I am Marvin Houston, and this is Houston, We Have a Problem.
Welcome to Marvin Houston, We Have a Problem. And I'm your host, Marvin Houston. Get ready to be inspired, challenged, and enlightened, and so much more. On this week of Marvin Houston, We Have a Problem, today's special guest is celebrity makeup artist Kelvin Myers.
Welcome back to Houston, We Have a Problem. I'm your host, Marvin Houston. I would like to introduce my special guest for today, celebrity makeup artist Kelvin Myers. What's going on, Kelvin? How are you today?
I'm very good, very good. Very glad to be here.
I have an email from an individual that I got this week for Marvin Houston, We Have a Problem. And this is right down your alley. And I want to share this with you so you can speak to her and give her the information she needs from your perspective as a makeup artist and more.
Okay, cool beans.
Dear Mr. Houston, my relationship with my beauty regimen is not consistent. It changes depending on my mental health. Energy, effort, and motivation all play a part in the extent of my management techniques. Some days, putting together a look helps me lessen the anxiety I am feeling at that time. On other days, I find it hard to muster the energy to even leave my bed. When I'm stressed with school and work, it shows up on my face with pimples. I also get dark bags under my eyes due to the lack of sleep, worrying and stressing out. I am not suggesting that my makeup is my coping mechanism, but it helps. Good skin has always been a huge concern for me. Is washing my face and toning and applying serum enough? My mental health is still very much an ongoing journey and a battle. Houston, I have a problem. Yours truly, Miss Makeup.
Okay.
So I'm not a makeup guy. I'm only mental health. So what would you say to her who's dealing with anxiety and stress and stuff like that, and it's showing up in her face?
Well, there's a lot of things that I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
There's some points that I definitely want to touch on, so we're probably going to have to go back and do a little bit of a review.
Okay.
But I just, first of all, want to start off by saying that absolutely your mental health, your makeup routine can change with your mental health
Because it's a connection.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And your makeup routine can change with your mood.
Mm-hmm.
And, your mood largely is affected by your mental health, of course. So you may do different things, but makeup can be a mood lifter. It can, it can definitely brighten the day. But before we even start there, I want to start at the very foundation of things.
Mm-hmm.
So before you even get to makeup, although I'm a makeup artist, I'm a makeup enthusiast, I love makeup.
Mm-hmm.
However, I love me and I love us a little bit more. So what I do know about life experience is that you got to start with first things first. That's skincare.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take care of the skin. The skin is an organ.
Mm-hmm.
It's a part of your body.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, that's a part of your loving yourself. Taking care of yourself is about taking care of your skin. Next thing is to affect the skin is not just what you're doing on the surface. It's what you're putting into your body.
Mm-hmm.
It has to do with nutrition. It has to do with how much water you're drinking, how much hydration, how much sugar you're getting in, how many fast foods or fried foods that you're taking in.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be aware of that. And last but not least, it's about meditation. It's about getting to know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's about spending time with yourself each morning or each day so you can prepare yourself before you even get to your makeup routine.
We'll be right back after these messages. Have you been certified in mental health first aid? Well, just as CPR helps you assist an individual having a heart attack, mental health first aid helps you assist someone experiencing a mental health or substance use related crisis. In the Mental Health First Aid course, you learn risk factors and warning signs for mental health and addiction concerns, strategies for how to help someone in both crisis and non-crisis situations, and where to turn for help. For more information or how to become certified in Mental Health First Aid, go to marvinhouston.com for more details.
And you brought up a really good point that it actually starts within. Before you can start working on this, you first have to work on the inside. Stress and anxiety, you first have to start lessening your anxiety, whether you said meditation or prayer, whatever you need to do on a daily basis to lessen that. to reduce your stress levels and which will lessen your pimples. So like Kelvin said, you start within and then you start working on the outside with your routine. Great point. Another thing that you said was, well, she said that it helps with her anxiety coping. And so it sounds like makeup can be therapeutic.
It can be. Makeup is very therapeutic in so many different ways. Even when you are performing makeup on yourself, it can become cathartic. It helps you to calm yourself. It can help you to focus. Some people really respond to a routine every day, and it helps them get their mind right. It helps them get their day right. They start to plan and think about, you know, what goals they want to achieve for the day. So absolutely it can be. It can be a mood lifter, like the different colors that you use. If you want to feel vibrant and sexy, you might put a red lip on. If you want to be fun, it may be pink and orange. Or, you know, it could be at night and you want to look, you know, sultry. So you're wearing a smoky black eye. You know what I mean? So it definitely, color plays a big part in your mental health.
So it sounds like makeup can really enhance someone's emotional being.
Absolutely.
Their mood, and it can be an instant gratifier.
Well, absolutely. And it gives you, it can give you confidence.
I can see that. I can see that.
Another thing that we had talked about, that it actually starts within whoever you are, actually builds. And what makeup does is something you said, it really highlights who you are as an individual.
Absolutely.
It doesn't create you, but it highlights and enhances who you are as an individual.
And that is a point that I really want to drive home. I'm so glad that you said that. Makeup does not make or break who you are. It is an add-on. It's an accent. It complements who you already are, the beauty that you already have. And we are all beautiful and divinely made in our own way. And that's something that I always try to empower each client, each talent that sit in my chair, because you would be amazed at how many people who have a little bit of an issue with self-image and self-esteem. And sometimes they depend on the makeup, like they feel like they can't do anything without it. And so I want to empower people at all times, you know, not to be beholden to makeup, but it should be a choice.
Yeah.
So makeup doesn't fix who you are, it actually highlights and enhances who you already are. That's a good point.
Makeup is a foundation, pun intended. It is a tool someone can use to show who their identity really is. It is a tool that they can use to face the world flawlessly. For more information on mental health or how to support someone with mental health challenges, go to www.marvinhouston.com. Coming up next week on Marvin Houston, we have a problem.
That's a good point. So let's get to know who you are, Kelvin. So this is really uncomfortable for him, you guys, but we're going to talk about it anyway, okay?